Alright, happy Friday. It's raining outside. Stuck here in the rain. I had to stop driving. My wiper stopped working. I went out with the hammer and the extension. Wrapped on the motor. It started working. It stopped again. I have a brand new wiper motor sitting in Florida. It's not gonna do me any good. So hopefully this shit clears up. I can get out of here tomorrow. Make it to where I was going. But I wanted to do a kind of tired right now, but I wanted to do a video on the just going over some of the comments on the latest arrest video. But I got something fun that's, I don't know, I got something fun I want to do. Take a break from all the rioting and all the police BS. I got a couple really big fans. Let's look at least one of them. All right, here we go. Here's my biggest fan. Let's see what he has to say behind those cold, beady little eyes.
It's good old Thursday, May 28th, 2020, 10:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's like he's chronicling these things for like to go down to the frickin' halls of history. Yeah, I'm surprised you don't get right down to the second there, Gerald. Way to go.
And I was on YouTube here a little while ago, and I was watching bits and pieces of Tasha Teeling's stream, and just bits and pieces. I didn't watch the whole thing, but all I can say is, Tasha, you're really stupid. You're real dumb. You're dumb, you're stupid.
You know what's dumb and stupid? Stupid and dumb? It's not getting the whole story before you open your mouth. That's why you're always a day late and $1 short.
Now, if you think you can be in that park after closing, you know when that park closes, you're not supposed to be in there. But you think, oh, it's United States of America, I can do what I want, it's freedom. No, there's rules and regulations, and it's limited what you can do in this country.
So you're saying it's not free. There's no limited, it's either free or it's not. Limited freedom is not freedom, Gerald. Get with it.
We do got pretty much a free country. We can travel, we can do things. But when the park is closed, you're not supposed to be in there. And those police officers from Ohio, if you're watching this video, all you law enforcement officers that were in Ohio, you did a great job. You did everything right. This person...
He thinks he's been... I was actually trained in law enforcement, Gerald. But seeing that you have a quarter of the story, yeah, go ahead. I'm sure you like men in uniform.
Tasha Teeling has been trying to harass police officers and argue with them for years. When a uniform officer asks for your ID, just show it to him. Just show it to him. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. They have a right to ask you for your ID. You
know what, Gerald? And you have a right to decline, unless you're a slave. This dude doesn't know anything. He seriously can't read, so even if you gave him a book on the subject, he wouldn't be able to figure it out. You can't teach some people anything.
You were in the wrong, Tasha. You were in the park when it was closed.
What park?
And then when they show up, they got a right to ask you for your ID. And then you don't want to show it to them. So that throws up red flags. Someday, Tasha, you're going to be in a town or a city, and it ain't going to work out for you. All they have to do is say, put your hands behind your back, you're under arrest, and we'll impound the van. They're not going to fuck with you.
This guy's definitely lost. Did that not just happen? Did you not see that? Obviously you didn't watch it. And I love it. He just goes on and on about things he doesn't know anything about. He doesn't get the whole story. Contrary to what he tells you about Alexa, he got the whole story on that, but he wants you to think he didn't get it. He knew what he was getting into, and he loved it.
And I don't blame him, because all you try to do is go around and say, oh, I'll leave then. I ain't got to show you. Yeah, you got to show your ID, because they don't know who you are.
Now, why do they have to?
Those officers don't know who you are. What you are is a nut job, a wacko, and you give RVers and van dwellers a bad fucking name.
Here's the self-proclaimed, the pinnacle of van dwelling and RVing. This is a guy that eats like a latchkey kid, making sandwiches every day because his parents too scared to let him turn on the oven.
Most of us are good people. Just last Monday, I was in Newcastle, Indiana, and I was at a White Castle's, a burger joint. I didn't buy nothing from them, but I was in their parking lot getting their Wi-Fi. I was there probably for 2 or 3 hours, and they have pretty decent Wi-Fi there.
Now I'm gonna have to hit up Newcastle and get me some Wi-Fi. That's new. I love the Wi-Fi.
And next thing I know, I got a Newcastle police officer to pull up behind my van. I looked in my mirror because I was in my front seat, and he comes walking over to my door, and he says, "You got an ID?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And I said, "I also got a registration." He didn't ask for the registration, but I said, "Here, take my registration." He said, "Okay, thanks." He goes back, runs it, brings it back, and he says, "Why I'm here is because one of the people in Newcastle's called. I don't know if it was the manager or the employees. One of them called. They called the police, of course. That's why he was there. He was very nice about it, and I treated him with the respect that he deserves. And I have no problem showing any officer, law enforcement, my ID. I've had many run-ins with them, and they always...
All right, this guy's obviously, he's not aware of, somebody commented on this before, intelligent-led policing, fusion centers and all that. This guy is so far out of the loop, but when they go ahead and herd you up and freaking rip you out of the Dino the Dinosaur and throw you in a boxcar, don't tell me I didn't warn you.
Treat me with respect. But I don't try to hide stuff. And if they want to look in my van, I'll let them look in my van. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. I don't have no drugs in here. I don't have nothing. But when you start trying to think you're some kind of
This is some dangerous thinking right there. That's why we're at where we're at right now, and the country's exploding.
Authority against the law enforcement, you're going to end up in jail someday, Tasha. And maybe that's the good thing. If they just put the handcuffs on you and take you to jail and put the van in impound.
What are they taking me to jail for, Gerald? What crime did I commit? The crime of hurting Gerald's feelings, I guess. You don't go to jail for, you're not supposed to go to jail for nothing. But anyway.
Hey, that's where you belong. You don't even belong in society. Matter of fact, like I said, you're not a great RVer or a van dweller. You're nothing but you just try to instigate trouble all the time, and you do it a lot with law enforcement.
I'm just
You think that just because I'm Tasha Teeling and I got all these rights, you don't have all those rights. You can go to jail. How you like that? And your rights will be taken away. You'll be sitting behind bars.
I'm gonna go behind bars.
And believe me, you end up in the wrong town someday, in the wrong city, that's where you're gonna be.
Call the cops on me, Gerald. Do it. I dare you. Tell them I hurt your feelings. I didn't answer all the love letters you sent me in the past.
So with that being said, picked up a nice Rockstar here at Walmart. I haven't seen this Pure Zero in the fruit punch flavor, so I figured I'd give it a shot.
Pop quiz, hot shot. What are you gonna do when they outlaw rock stars? You gonna have something to hide then?
I've had the fruit punch many times, but not in the Pure Zero. So I got that one. It's pretty good. I'd buy it again. That's for sure. The grape one is really good, and also the silver ice one is really good.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, you know. And also, where I am now, it's raining. Well, it was raining. It stopped. It starts. It stops. But we got a good amount of rain, but it's slowed down now. But yeah, I just thought I would touch in on that a little bit. Let you guys know my opinion. This is a person that I would never, ever want to meet.
You said that way too many times. That doesn't sound right. It sounds like you want to meet me. And I know you do, because you messaged me tons of times before.
Because right from the get-go, Tasha Teeling is nothing but a whack job.
Oh, yeah?
A whack job.
Say it again.
That's right. And someday we'll get to see her go to jail. Him go to jail for being stupid.
I can go to jail for being stupid? That's some straight up Schadenfreude there, Gerald. I love it. This is the guy that pays transgender hookers and uses his mom's money to rent a room at Hotel 6 or Motel 6, then hires these girls because he can't get laid otherwise.
You know, it's coming. Just keep fucking around with the police, see what happens. See what happens in the time we live in today. Just keep fucking with them, Tasha. See what happens to you. That's all I got to say. And with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Y'all have a great night. And one more thing I want to say in closing. Does 9100 always save the best for last? Being in the state of Indiana, the great state of Indiana, is anybody thinking of the RV Hall of Fame? Anybody thinking of the...
Alright, anyway, he's going to the RV Hall of Fame. Maybe we can get a taxidermist and have Gerald stuffed and put him up on display there. It's a good place for him. Here's my second biggest fan. His mom really likes his finger painting. See you later.
This is my latest picture. I haven't named it yet. It's a buffalo laying in a meadow with wildflowers. I was thinking I'd maybe call it spring buffalo or something. My mom really liked the flowers in it. I posted on Facebook, so that's how my mom knew.